You mentioned earlier, employment practice. And, maybe this brings us back to autism, because it's sadly the case that 85% of autistic adults are unemployed, which is it's a bit of a kind of contradiction when we talked earlier about their talents in understanding patterns and systems. So clearly there are barriers to autistic people getting into work, or maybe if they're lucky enough to get a job, keeping the job. And these are probably not to do with an absence of ability or talent, but more sort of how we've designed the workplace to suit the majority. And maybe we've placed too much of a premium on things like social skills and communication skills, and adaptability to a very rapidly changing workplace, when autistic people are going to struggle in exactly those areas. So inadvertently, we've created workplaces which are discriminating against a group of people with a very specific disability. And in other areas of public life, we do as much as we can to try and guard against discrimination. We put in wheelchair ramps to make sure that people with physical disabilities still have access to the workplace. But we're not really yet, I don't think, doing the same for autistic people, that there are all kinds of invisible barriers, even when it comes to, recruitment and selection into work, that we may be kind of creating a very uneven playing field. And if we want to do anything to sort of redress the balance so that autistic people who have a disability but also have a different kind of mind have equal access to the workplace, we're going to have to sort of examine our practices. So when I write these popular books, I suppose what I'm also motivated to do is not just write for fellow scientists, but also write for employers or GPs or nurses or teachers. Because otherwise, how is the research going to ever make social change?
To find out what kind of data storyteller you are, why not take our data storytelling scorecard? It takes just 2 minutes to complete and will give you a personalized report right away. Visit data-storytelling.scoreapp.com or follow the link in the show notes.